The beauty of obedience. John chapter 14, verse 15. My brothers and sisters, mga igsoon, today is a wonderful day to be refreshed by the Word of God. Let me ask you first, how do we show our love for Jesus in our daily lives? How do we show our love for Jesus in our daily lives? Sometimes we think that loving Jesus is only about our feelings or about our words. But the Bible reminds us that true love is seen in how we live. Jesus said in John chapter 14, verse 15, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments." This verse is simple, yet powerful. It tells us that obedience is the evidence of love. And let's be honest, obedience is not always easy, but it is always beautiful. We don't obey to earn God's love. We obey because we are already loved. Dili tungod gusto ta nga maluwas, kundi tungod luwas na ta. God's grace saves us, but obedience shapes us to become more like Jesus. And let me remind you this, obedience is not legalism. Dili ni kaluwasan pinaagi sa pagbuhat. Dili ni listahan sa mga balaod nga kung atong masunod, murag makapabugal-bugal ta nga mas maayo ta kaysa sa uban. It's not about keeping a list of rules to feel superior. But obedience is all about walking in step with God's will. Maglakaw ta nga sumala sa kabubuton sa Ginoo bisan usahay lisod sabton. We don't obey because we understand everything, but because we trust His heart even when we don't understand His hand. Think of Noah, si Abraham, and si Mary. Siguro at first glance, their obedience did not make much sense. Kung kita pa siguro ang naa sa ilahang sitwasyon, basin mo ingon ta, ngano man Lord, unsay pulos ani. Pero sila, ang ilahang pagsalig mas dako kaysa sa ilang pangutana. Let's start with Noah. Noah built the ark before the flood. Wala pa gani ulan, nagtukod na siya og barko. Sa mata sa uban, murag buang. Pero Noah obeyed because he trusted God's warning, not the world's opinion. Usahay ang tinuod nga pagtuman, murag kataw-anan sa uban. Pero sa Ginoo, kana maoy pagtuo nga buhi. Si Abraham, he left without knowing his destination. Imagine, mubiya ka sa imong balay, sa imong kahimtang nga komportable, unya, walay klaro, wala ka kabalo kung unsa ang plano or asa ka paingon. But Abraham obeyed because he believed that wherever God leads, it will always be better than where he stays. Usahay di nato masabtan asa tadanon sa Ginoo, pero makasalig kita nga maayo ang iyang plano kaysa sa kahimtang nato karon. And lastly, si Mary. Mary said yes, not fully knowing the cost. She was young, ordinary, and could have been rejected by people. Pero iyang giingon, "Let it be done unto me according to your word." Mary obeyed because she valued God's purpose more than her own comfort. Usahay ang pagtuman kay nagpasabot nga buhian nato ang atong kaugalingong plano para sa mas dakong katuyuan sa Ginoo sa atuang kinabuhi. Now, what do they have in common? One word, obedience. Bisan lisod, bisan dili klaro, bisan walay kasiguraduhan, but their obedience became part of God's greater story. And today, God is also writing a story in your life. The question is, will you obey even when you don't understand? Will you obey even when you don't understand? Kasi when we obey, even in the small things, we honor God. And in time, we will see how blessings of obedience will come sa imuhang kinabuhi. Not always in comfort, but always in character. So today, my challenge for each one of us is this: choose to obey. Not because you have to, but because you love God. Not out of fear, but out of faith. Because obedience is the language of love. Let me repeat that. Obedience is the language of love. Good day and God bless everyone.